M-1 Global presents.
Уважаемые поклонники боевых искусств, Лига M-1 Global представляет вашему вниманию трехраундовый супербой в полутяжелом весе.
Тренировочные сборы мы проводили в Старом Осколе. У нас в этот раз получилась очень хорошая команда. Меня готовила. Это брат Виктор Немков, Кирилл Сидельников, Анатолий Токов, Валентин Молдавский. Тренировочные сборы мы провели очень хорошие, наборолись, забоксировали. Я думаю, что в предстоящем бою мне удастся показать очень хороший бой и показать все мои сильные стороны.
I'm going back in the light heavyweight division because heavyweight is I'm very small for heavyweight, and this is my weight class is light heavyweight and best for me. Nemkov is a good opponent for me. Is a good striker, everything, and this fight is going my things in the stand-up fight. My target in the M1 in the best organization, and my dream in the win and the light heavyweight belt.
Соперник у меня очень опытный боец, у него за плечами очень много боев, также он левша, для меня это не очень удобно, но над этим аспектом много работали. И я думаю, что в этом бою все сложится благополучно для меня.
В синем углу ринга боец из Словакии представляет клуб ММА Spirit Германия. Приветствуйте, Аттила Вегh!
Prior to that, he was on an outstanding run where he lost just one of 14 fights. Vegh told me he's been working on being much more aggressive.
Спортсмен в красном углу ринга представляет Российскую Федерацию. Клуб Александр Невский, ОМК, город Старый Оскол. Приветствуйте, Виктор Немков!
Russian Viktor Nemkov, the former M1 light heavyweight champion. This is his first fight since losing the title, which occurred in May of this year. Lost a 5-round split decision to drop the strap versus Supov. Nemkov wants to stay unpredictable, keep mixing up his striking and his grappling. That's when he has been at his best throughout his pro MMA career. He arrives in our main event in the evening with a record of 23 victories against 6 defeats. Two outstanding, indeed two world-class plus light heavyweights, but both enter coming off of losses. One in the case of Nemkov, 3 in the case of Vegh. This is absolutely a pivotal crossroads fight for both men.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an M-1 challenge bout in the light heavyweight division. Now introducing your fighter in the blue corner. This fighter is 31 years old. He weighed in at 93 kilograms. He stands 188 centimeters tall and has an impressive record of 29 wins, 7 losses with only 2 draws. He is a Kempo Karate black belt, Bellator Grand Prix winner, former Bellator light heavyweight champion and World Free Fight Association champion, representing MMA Spirit from Germany, Attila Vegh. And now welcome his opponent in the red corner. This fighter is 29 years old. He weighed in at 93 kilograms. He stands 185 centimeters tall and has a professional record of 22 wins with only 6 losses. He is winner of World Combat Sambo 2009, World Combat Sambo Champion 2011, winner of the first season of M-1 Fighter reality show, and former M-1 Challenge light heavyweight champion. From Alexander Nevsky, Russia, Viktor Nemkov. And your referee for this bout, Marco Bruersen.
Red corner, blue corner, center of the ring. You both know the rules. Listen to my command. Protect yourself all times. Make it a good match. Shake hands. Step back to your corner.
Our main event of the evening, M1 Challenge 71 from Ice Palace in stunning St. Petersburg, Russia. With Ian the Machine Freeman, I'm Sean Wheelock. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Judge.
Attila Vegh from Slovakia, now based in Germany, versus the Russian in his home country, Viktor Nemkov. The bell in round number 1. Black grappling pants for Vegh, black and gray trunks for Nemkov.
Well, I said in my earlier introduction that Vegh needs to keep this standing. But let's take nothing away from Nemkov. He's got an unbelievable striking ability. I just think that Vegh has the edge when it comes to the stand-up striking.
Vegh just misses with the right hand. Interesting, Machine, that Vegh is wearing grappling pants because he has made his name, made his reputation in mixed martial arts as a striker and often a one-punch knockout striker. He showed that against Travis View in Bellator.
Yeah, he's coming off a 3-fight loss streak. He may be a little bit worried to push the pace until he feels comfortable, but you know, he's a professional. He knows what he's doing. He's going to go for the knockout sooner rather than later, I think. But he's not going to take any chances.
Constant circling from Vegh. Nemkov, as you see, pivoting, holding the center of the M1 ring. Step in right hand from Nemkov, then circles out.
Yeah, Vegh needs to be careful rushing in like that. One of the worst things you can do if you get tagged with the right hand down the pipe as you're moving forward. Oh, nice counter. Overhand right.
Vegh landing that inside kick, not fully turning it over. Snap jab just misses from Nemkov. Vegh now moving forward, hands high from the southpaw stance.
Yeah, Vegh is stalking him. There's the shot. I thought that was going to come sooner or later.
A real commitment to that takedown from Nemkov. Vegh there, he had to defend that. 2:45 remaining, round number 1. Both fighters very much still in the respectful feeling out process. Nemkov trying to take that to the ground.
I think Nemkov got tagged on the way in. I could be wrong, but he seemed to wobble a little bit as he went down.
He definitely did with the right hand. Vegh now holding the body triangle from the bottom. Headbutt to the shoulder. There's the warning from Marco Bruersen.
Well, just to clarify that in some parts of Russia, you're allowed to headbutt the body, and that's what Nemkov did. That's why the referee, Marco Bruersen, was a little bit lenient there.
Just the warning. Big posturing on his hip, trying to explode. Good control of the legs by Viktor Nemkov, now taking the back.
Oh, not where Attila Vegh wants to be. Does well to get back up. Tries to work the inside up, gets it.
Big knee to the thigh. Vegh warned by Bruersen, grabbing the ropes.
Keep your hands inside.
Bruersen now telling Vegh, you need to bring your hands inside the ring.
Although Vegh wasn't holding the ropes, he thought it was legal enough to put his hands on the outside, but still illegal. If in case you get dragged down, you're going to hook onto the rope.
Those are powerful, thudding knees.
Yeah, Attila Vegh just cannot turn into him. He's trying.
Nemkov relentless on the right thigh of Attila Vegh. Very much shots of attrition. Now to the hip with the knee. Look away punch that lands from Vegh. Nemkov does not move. 60 seconds remaining in the opening round of our main event in the light heavyweight division. Attila Vegh versus Viktor Nemkov. The first look away punches from Vegh. Got very much between the ring ropes now is Attila Vegh.
In an awkward position here.
Bruersen continues to allow this to flow.
If Vegh falls out too much like that,
Vegh stepped over to get out of that position.
That was a little bit of a tactic by Vegh. I was going to say they will start it.
You're not going to step outside. That leg is not going out with you. Turn around, turn around.
Bruersen very
Stay
firm
inside,
there.
stay inside.
Vegh trying to get the center of the ring restart. Bruersen not allowing it.
If Vegh had collapsed and fell through the ring, they might have restarted on its feet in the center. But because he stepped through, it was a blatant misuse of the rules.
Nemkov with the body lock. Vegh just absolutely stuck. More big knees from Viktor Nemkov. Final seconds, round number one. We're going to round two.
You have to stay inside the ropes.
Well, not a lot that Attila Vegh could have done there. You know, you bent over double with your head outside the ropes. You know, where do you train for that? It's kind of awkward, but, you know, good round for Viktor Nemkov. Definitely took that round for me. 10-9, first round. Well, there's a nice body shot, but retaliated with the left hook. And I'd like to see the little bit of a later, that was the same hook. When Viktor Nemkov shoots in to see if he got tagged on the way in, because he seemed to wobble. But now, we've gone straight to the ropes. And this was it for the last minute. He stepped over, which is blatant misuse of the rules.
Into the corner, Viktor Nemkov. Step on foot. In the corner of Attila Vegh, his teammate and training partner in Germany. Woods opening M-1 Challenge 71 with a very strong performance.
Not with your hand.
Third round submission victory versus Marcus Vinicius Lopez. Vegh trying to make it 2 for 2. For his German fight team this evening, but again, Machine, on your unofficial scorecard, and I fully agree. Round one, 10-9 to Viktor Nemkov.
Red corner, red corner. Go there. I need new glove.
Time call, Marco
glove.
Bruersen saying he needs a new right glove for Attila Vegh.
Yeah, the thumb, the leather of the thumb is actually ripped.
This could be a lengthy delay.
I'm sure they could just cut the leather off, because there's plenty of gloves out there without thumb. It's just a big hole where you stick your thumb through, so I'm surprised they didn't get... They could easily just get a pair of scissors and cut that off. It wouldn't affect the fight, wouldn't affect the punch.
See the rip on the thumb? So they have to take off the tape, take off the glove, find a new glove, put on the new glove, and then put on new glove tape. which we can only hope is blue.
The tape of the glove. Well, I hope they've got some ringside.
Viktor Nemkov staying in the neutral corner, not allowed to speak to his corner during this timeout.
Well, as you see there, the glove with the thumb, it has a little bit of padding, that's to protect the knuckle of the thumb. But there's plenty of gloves out there, thousands of gloves out there, which do not have a thumb at all. It's just a big hole. So I couldn't see where the harm would have been if they got the doctor or the corner man to get the scissors and cut that thumb off.
A strange, even awkward round number one. Vegh literally trapped between the ring ropes. Nemkov holding the body lock. As we saw in the opening round, Vegh trying to free himself of that bad position, stepping out. Referee Marco Burrison telling him that's not allowed. Did not give Vegh the center ring restart that he was hoping for, instead putting him right back in that position.
Well, I said that Vegh would be a little bit nervous coming into the fight because he's had a 3-fight loss. He doesn't want to rush anything, but now that he knows he's a round down and there's only 3 rounds in this fight, I think he may come out firing. He might think, I've got nothing to lose. I'm down a round, I need to gain that round back. And this is a perfect rest for him to do it.
Vegh's corner was just giving him advice, telling him to hit the leg kick. That is not allowed. You see Nemkov correctly staying in the neutral corner. Ian, you know, as someone who corners a lot of fighters, you get away with what you can get away with.
Of course. It's only illegal if you get caught. Not that I've done anything illegal, man, Sean. I've never done anything illegal. I'm a straightforward saint. And if you believe that.
Well, in the illegalities of mixed martial arts, there are worse things than to talk to your fighter during a timeout. So thankfully, there's a new glove. We are mere moments away from the resumption of round number 2.
Can I just clarify this this illegal thing? I've never done anything illegal in MMA. Maybe outside of MMA, but not in MMA.
You're sending people to Google now, you realize
yes,
that?
I do, yeah. Well, I can honestly say MMA kept me out of jail, so it's one good thing. It put me on the straight and narrow. And now look at me, traveling the world doing this job. It's fantastic.
A guy from Newcastle, a guy from Kansas, and here we are in St. Petersburg, living the life. So here we go with round number 2. See how this delay affects Viktor Nemkov, who clearly had the momentum entering this second round. Solid round number 1 for Nemkov, even with the awkwardness of Vegh being trapped between the ring ropes. Straight right hand from Nemkov.
Yeah, nice retaliation over the left hook by Vegh. Oh, he went for the uppercut, missed it.
Nemkov to the inside. Nemkov getting on the hips, looking for the takedown. Good defense from Vegh.
Good defense.
Vegh now looking to close guard
with a guillotine. This would be a shock, but his head's free.
So tough to get from that position. Vegh was not looking for the takedown, felt he was being taken down. Close guard, went for the close guard, jump guard, guillotine. No worries for Nemkov.
Well, this is how I predicted the fight would go. Viktor Nemkov, very intelligent fighter. He knows that Attila Vegh has knockout power in his hands, which he's done so many times. Now looking for that Kimura. Is he locked up?
Vegh posturing onto his hip to find that Kimura. Figure 4ing on his wrist.
It's hard to see when Nemkov has his hand. He could have it tied up on the inside of his thigh. He could have a hold of his own shorts. It's hard to see from here.
In this situation, Nemkov can grab his own trunks, can grab his own glove, cannot grab the trunks, or in this case, the grappling pants or the glove of Vegh to defend.
I can see his hand now. He's actually got it up between his legs, which is another defense. Stop it being pulled free, but Vegh decides to leave go.
Vegh trying to walk up his guard, now closes it. Nemkov on a wide base looking for strikes. See Nemkov now walking forward, trying to move Vegh back against the lower fence. 2:45 remaining, round number 2 of our main event in the light heavyweight division.
Well, the guard is wide open. Viktor Nemkov could pass any time if he wants. Quite happy to stay there.
Vegh actually walking, as you see his right leg up on the ring ropes, trying to find leverage, can't do it. Nemkov, machine, a very impressive base.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be strong on the ground. He's going to be a lot stronger than what Attila Vegh is, and he's proven it. Seen him fight so many times. Really good stand-up striker is Nemkov, but when he gets into trouble striking, he always takes it down, and you got to go where your advantages are.
See Nemkov going body, head with the right, then with the left hand. Body triangle now for Attila Vegh.
Well, I don't know why he's put the triangle on, because you're just keeping your opponent where he is already succeeding.
Virtually impossible to sweep out of a body triangle.
The punches are not devastating, but they're counting. They're scoring points.
And they're keeping Marco Burison satisfied with Nemkov holding this top position.
Yeah, exactly. As long as the guy on top is working, it doesn't matter how much the guy in the bottom holds on, they will keep it there.
You cannot earn a stand-up from the bottom position for inactivity. It's the inactivity of the top fighter. Burison felt that Nemkov not active enough, and there is the stand-up. Surely to the relief of Attila Vegh, but we'll see if he can capitalize. Nemkov had to be careful. He turned his back. Vegh stepped forward.
Not a wise decision to do that. He threw a knee. When you throw a knee at someone who has intent to take it down, it's quite easy to get took down. He should have used his punches, should have kept on the outside. He closed the gap. He helped Viktor Nemkov take him down there. Sign of desperation, maybe. Now he's back in the same position where they stood up.
Vegh again, in closed guard, recrosses the ankles. What we're not seeing, though, machine, from Attila Vegh on the bottom, attempts to really posture, to shrimp, to sweep, to throw up his legs. He's using closed guard, open guard, and body triangle, but all defensively.
Yeah, that's true.
Vegh a little more aggressive now. See, walking up the leg, looking for rubber guard.
Yeah,
Final seconds, round 2.
He's holding on. He's trying to make Nemkov inactive. I mean, from here, he could pull the leg over their head and go for go-go plata, but he was just using that as a stall tactic.
We are moving to the 3rd and final round. Our main event of the evening. 2 outstanding light heavyweights, 2 former champions. Attila Vegh had the title in Bellator. Viktor Nemkov had the title here in M1.
Well, another good round, strong round for Viktor Nemkov. And there's the guillotine attempt, and Vegh jumps guard. He pulls him down. You have to know that your guillotine is on before you jump guard. You've got to know it's on, you've got to know it's there, then you jump guard. But beautiful takedowns by Nemkov. Totally dominating the guard position with ground and pound.
And in that sequence, we saw it was a reaction by Vegh to jump guard for the guillotine. He felt he was being taken down. Never had it secured. Nemkov immediately popped his head free. So we head into the 3rd round. For me, machine, the story of the opening 10 minutes is that there have just not been answers for Attila Vegh on the bottom. Nemkov not doing a lot of damage in top control, but positionally he's very sound.
Yeah, he scored 2 rounds. I think Attila Vegh needs a knockout now. A knockout or a submission, but obviously your knockout is what he's really good at doing. He doesn't want to rush anything. He's got 5 minutes because he rushed it in round 2. Tried a knee to the body and got took down. He doesn't want to chase his opponent. He wants to lure him into that big right hand, because if he chases him, Nemkov is just going to close the gap and take him down again.
So a solid 2018, 2 rounds to none for you for Viktor Nemkov.
Yes, sir.
And I fully agree.
Oh, nice. Nice left hand straight down the pipe. That's what he needs to do.
Again,
Take his time, pick his shots. Don't chase him down.
Again, Vegh told me what he's really been working on with his new fight team in Germany is that, being more aggressive, but we've not seen that much aggression. There's the explosion on the takedown.
Hand inside,
I'm
hand
shocked
inside.
he's actually gone for
Ready?
the takedown.
Fight.
Repositioning for Viktor Nemkov.
Because even if he gets him down, he's got to finish him with ground and pound or with a submission, and that's hard to do against Viktor Nemkov, because that's what's going to happen. He's such good on the ground. That was a... what tactic was that? I'm not really sure that was a wise thing to do.
Vegh literally pulling Nemkov on top of him. Now Nemkov trying to take the back. Vegh to his feet.
When you have a record of
Stay
knocking
with your
people
head
out,
inside. Head inside,
and
not
you're
again.
down on the scorecard by 2 rounds, why take your opponent down when you're not being beaten on your feet? Very, very shocked at that.
Frustration perhaps for Attila Vegh. And earning 29 pro MMA wins and earning the Bellator championship as well as winning a Bellator tournament, Vegh's been at his best when he has let his hands and his kicks go. Kyokushin Karate black belt can be a very unpredictable striker. We're not seeing that by and large here in this fight.
I totally agree with you, Sean. Totally agree. He needs to break free from this. He needs to go for figure 4 on the arms there, on the lock.
Short knees, hard knees, powerful knees again from Nemkov. Vegh trying to roll, and you see Nemkov just matching him.
Yeah, Nemkov's too good. That's why I was shocked that he tried to take him down. His ground game is unbelievable. I said at the beginning of this fight, my synopsis was Nemkov to take it down, Attila Vegh to keep it standing. And it's kind of proven my tactic was right.
Nemkov looking for an armbar. Now with a front choke, now a cross choke, and that is tight. On the door, looking to finish. Marco Bruce taking a really close look.
Anaconda, got the anaconda choke. He needs to wrap his legs around the body of Attila Vegh. Needs to squeeze it up tight, turn to his side. Go chest to chest with him and then wrap his legs around him and squeeze it tight.
You see hand on the bicep for Nemkov to get the full squeeze. On the jawline, really tight. Vegh trying to hook the leg.
He's let go of it. Well, to the advantage of Attila Vegh. Trying to pass guard.
Possibly fishing for an inverted triangle now for Nemkov. Good submission defense on the anaconda choke by Vegh, but if you're defending in MMA, you're losing. Now
He switched it to armbar. Oh, he got down, he got out, done well.
Vegh popping his head free from the head scissors, snatching the arm, and again, this is Nemkov with grappling, attacking, grappling offense. Vegh defending submission attempts. 15th and final minute of the fight.
Well, Attila Vegh needs a finish. He needs a finish to win this fight. He's down 2 rounds.
Down the home stretch of our main event. Viktor Nemkov, the question for him, how would he respond in his first fight since dropping the M-1 light heavyweight championship? Thus far has responded extremely well, but nothing has been decided yet. 30 seconds remaining in the final round. Vegh now looking for a hammer fist.
Well, Attila Vegh has to get that left hand free. He's got to break it free and then just go for gold. He's got to do it. He's trying to get it free, but Nemkov has got that leg crossed really tight. He's not letting him get his hand out.
Vegh stepping over with the knee. More hammer fist from Attila Vegh. Still has the left hand trapped. Final seconds now. Vegh trying to open up. There's the bell. There's the end of the fight. Not flashy, but a very solid performance for that man, Viktor Nemkov. A very thorough performance. Look of disappointment already in the corner of Attila Vegh. We await the decision of the 3 judges scoring cage side, but Vegh just not getting his full arsenal of strikes going. Vegh has shown the ability to be a ferocious striker, but not showing that over 3 rounds and 15 minutes versus Viktor Nemkov.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a unanimous decision in favor of your winner, Viktor Nemkov.
A very straightforward, unanimous decision win for Viktor Nemkov. Disappointment for Attila Vegh. He's still an outstanding fighter, but instead of pro win number 30 for Vegh, it is pro MMA win number 24 in 30 fights for Viktor Nemkov. Thorough, decisive, impressive.
Поздравляем всю команду Виктора Немкова.
Our main event of the evening, Viktor Nemkov defeats Attila Vegh.
Приятно выступать в Питере. Еще у нас был Андрей Лисицын, умер в 2011 году, как раз 19 октября. Можно посвятить этот бой ему. Был хороший парень, спортсмен, Царство Небесное.
Жизнь продолжается. С победой тебя, Витя! С победой, Виктор Немков! Старый Оскол, ОМК, Россия!
A genuine thanks to all of you watching worldwide. M-1 Challenge 71 from Ice Palace in St. Petersburg, Russia. For everyone at M-1 Global, and for my broadcast partner, Ian the Machine Freeman, I'm Sean Wheelock. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is M-1 Challenge 71.